guys, today I am going to do a much requested DisneyWorld review video. This is going to be a review on Fort Wilderness cabins. I did not stay at the campground, I stayed at the cabins. We stayed at the cabins from a Thursday to Monday. It was a time when there was a tropical depression blowing through, so that could have some part of my review, but I will say the cabins themselves, we were lucky enough to get an updated cabin and they are beautiful. They have a decent amount of space. You have a living room, you have a little kitchen, you have a table, you have one bathroom, and you have a bedroom that can fit 2 kids in the bunk bed. And in all honesty, if you had 3 little kids, you could put 3 little kids in the bed as well. The door closes, the kids have their own space. It's perfect if like you have kids that need a nap or if you want separation, whatever. I would say it is probably about the size of Art of Animation. Art of Animation is a little bit bigger. Art of Animation has the bigger bedroom for like adults, and then it does have the 2 beds. Art of Animation also has 2 bathrooms, which is huge for us, we found out in the end. So loved the cabin itself. Now my cons. So if you are going to stay at the cabins and you plan on using Disney transportation, get a cart. The reason I say this is because at the front of the resort is where you catch the bus for everything but Magic Kingdom. At the very back of the resort is where you catch the bus for Magic Kingdom. So if you're going to be using Disney transportation, you can drive your car and catch the bus to the like all the ones that pick up in the front. However, you cannot drive your car to the back part. There's no way to park your car. So you would have to take the internal bus system, and it just takes a very long time. I'm saying plan 45 minutes to an hour at least. So that's why I say you need a car. Also, if you plan on going to the pools, if you plan on going to the area where you can grab like to-go food, you really do need a cart. There's one pool that you could park at, but it said the parking was just for people doing laundry. So again, you need that golf cart or expect to do a lot of walking or doing the whole internal bus system. The resort is huge, so you will need time to get around it if you don't have the golf cart. So we went there during a tropical depression, wind, rain, blowing everywhere. The last place you want to be is in a golf cart with rain going everywhere, and the golf carts are supposed to go 20 miles an hour. Ours topped out at 13. And that was just with Jeff in it, so I'm assuming it probably went even slower when we were all in it. There is one area to fill up your refillable mugs, and it's all the way at the back of the resort near Hoop-de-Doo Review. And then they have what I would call like a takeout area. You can't even sit there because that's Artist Point restaurant, so you just have to do takeout there. When we ordered a pizza there one night, we waited 45 minutes to an hour for it and filled up our mugs, and the pizza was still raw when we got to our room. It was pouring rain. We didn't feel like driving all the way back, so we were just like done with it. So I wouldn't suggest being on the dining plan at that resort, especially because you have a grill, you have a kitchen, you have the ability to have all the food you need at that resort. The pool is awesome. My kids loved the pool. Casey even did the slide. They could have spent days there. It is a moderate, and typically in moderate and deluxe resorts, you get towels at the pool. There are no towels there, so make sure you bring your own towels. In the pool area, it's where they do like all the fun stuff. So like the Chip and Dale campfire sing-along, which seemed very popular. There's tons of stuff there, but you just have to be very careful because it's paths for the golf carts. People fly around in the golf carts. Kids fly around in bicycles. My kids, I was very nervous with them walking. I felt like they were going to get hit by a bicycle or a cart at any given second. So, you know, that's something to kind of like be aware of. There is a little shop around the pool area too, really cute, has a bunch of stuff in it, but it's really crowded, and it's kind of small, and it's just, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's run down, but it's just like very dark, and just it didn't feel like Disney to me in the little gift shop. So would we stay there again? Yes, but only if we weren't doing a lot of park time. If we were just kind of going for like a getaway, we would love to stay there. Maybe do like 1 or 2 days at like Magic Kingdom, and that's it. You're right there at Magic Kingdom. You're so close to Magic Kingdom. So that's the type of trip we would do there. It would be more of a vacation. We would not have the dining plan. We would just cook there and grill out and bring our own juice and stuff like that into the parks, and just, do that like camping style vacation. We would get a golf cart again because we felt that we needed it just to get to the pool. And if we were going there for a vacation like that, we would want to swim. So we would honestly try to figure out like the days we were going to the parks and the days we were going to swim, and just rent the golf cart for the swim days, because we would just drive to the parks, because we drive our car to Disney now. I would highly suggest it for a vacation like that. Typically when we were driving around, that's what we saw. We did not see a ton of people going to the parks. It was people enjoying a RV cabin style vacation. And I think that that's what the cabins are meant for. Hoop-de-doo is there. The campfire sing-along is there. They have horses there in the stables, and so there's a ton of stuff that you could totally do to make it a vacation that wasn't like Disney in your parks vacation. So if you're one of those people that you can only afford like 1 day of park tickets, stay in the cabins, because there will be plenty of stuff that you and your family can do and have a awesome vacation. I am glad that we tried it. I loved the room itself, but just the resort and the layout and the little quirks of needing stuff, it just wasn't our jam. And I don't know, I'm glad that we tried it, but I would prefer staying at like Art of Animation or something like that, because the kids and I all felt like we weren't in a Disney vacation. Like it, we weren't in a hotel room. We didn't have the cool food court. There was just so many things that just weren't a typical Disney vacation to us. So yeah, so that is my review on the cabins. We loved the cabins. It's just not for us. Nothing bad against it. The customer service there was great. We were there during tornado warnings. We had a very big tornado warning. They were seen in the area supposedly, but then after that they weren't. But that was very scary, hearing the trees and everything fall around you, waking up the next morning and having like trees and debris everywhere. That was kind of scary, but they took care of us. One second, baby. They reassured us of, any and everything that we needed. And I was happy with how they handled that situation. So room service is great. They would bring us whatever we needed. We always had everything that we needed from mousekeeping, and if we didn't, we just called them and they came and brought us whatever we needed. We had them come and tidy up a few days, and they did a great job considering how messy we left it. So I give the resort, 2 thumbs up. It's just not for us. So I hope this was informative to you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.